welcome back to Mommy Hates Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make this easy gluten-free baking mix. It's very similar to how you would make bisquick or how you would use that, but this is going to be a homemade gluten-free version with just a few pantry ingredients. So you're going to need 3 cups of gluten-free all-purpose flour. This would be like King Arthur, Better Batter, cup for cup. 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1 stick of cold and cubed butter. So these are the only ingredients that you'll need, and then we are going to just combine those. So the first thing you're going to do is whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. If you don't want to do this in a bowl, you can do it in a food processor. So you would just add these ingredients straight to your food processor. And then if you're using a bowl, you're going to use a pastry blender or a fork and cut the butter into the flour. If you're using a food processor, you can just throw those cubed butter pieces right into the food processor, and then you're going to just pulse that until it is like a cornmeal consistency. So that is what I'm going to show you here. I did this in the food processor, and then I've added all the ingredients. And then I'm just going to go ahead and process this until it is like a cornmeal consistency. So I will go ahead and add in the butter and then put it all in there and mix it up. So once it's done, you can store it in an airtight container or a jar in the fridge for up to 3 months. This can be used in any recipe that calls for bisquick mix. So I also have a recipe that uses this on my site for biscuits, gluten-free biscuits. So I will link to that as well. But any recipe you see that calls for a bisquick or a baking mix, this would work for that. So that is how you make gluten-free baking mix. You can find that full recipe over on mommyhatescooking.com. I hope you like and subscribe so that you do not miss the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in today.